Hey everybody, it's Jammin' Randy here. I'd like to tell you a little bit about a music activity kit that I've come up with. The reason I'm coming up with this kit is that in case in the fall that we have to be careful about spreading germs, which I'm sure we will be, I wanted to come up with a kit of instruments that my students could use and not be sharing the instruments and spreading germs, and that they'll always have their own same instruments. And so the main instruments I wanted to come up with and put in there was some type of a drum that they can keep a beat with, a shaker type instrument, one that has rice in it and they can hold pretty easily. Another one that is kind of a metallic sound, has some bells with it that they can use like a tambourine, and then also some wooden sticks for rhythm sticks. And so I wanted to do this in as inexpensive as I could, and so I came up with this, and on my list of products I used, it came up to about $2.50, which is pretty economical, I think. So I'll share with you what I put together, and in this kit I also included 15 songs that I've written that have songs for rhythm sticks, for the shaker instruments, and some that you can use using drums. And so here's what I come up with. I like these quart bags. You can buy these zipper ones. They stay shut a little bit better that way. You can write on them. I wrote or a jam bag on here. You can write the students' names on those pretty easily to keep track of who's using which instruments. And then I wanted to come up with some rhythm sticks to use, and I couldn't use real big ones. And so I found these wooden dowels. You can get these like at Walmart or Hobby Lobbies or places like that, any type of craft store. I actually got these at a Dollar Tree store, and they come in an inch of 1 foot long, and I thought 6 inches for most little hands would be probably sufficient. And so I cut them in half, and now I have a nice little rhythm stick that they can use. They can also be used as a drum stick. I'll show you here in just a little bit. And then I wanted to come up with some type of tambourine, some metallic type sound. And so I took the old pipe cleaners and put some bells on them. I put 3 on this one, but you could put more. You could put bigger bells on there or smaller ones. I just got some average medium-sized bells and put those on there. Make a nice little sound. They're not real loud. If you wanted them louder, of course you could get bigger bells and that type of thing. And then I wanted some type of shaker instrument, and I like egg shakers. I use those a lot in my classroom, but they break pretty easy, and they're a little bit more expensive. So I found these little mini twist and lock containers. They come with a nice lid on here that you can twist on there. I put some rice in here. You could put beans, you could put some little rocks in there, you could put all kinds of different things in there. You could even change them out, and then you just twist it, and they stay tight really easy. And then you can shake it. Now, if you want to add a little bit of security so they don't come apart, so you don't have a mess of rice in the classroom, you can take a little bit of rubber cement like this, and I'll show you. I'm just going to put a little bit around the edges of this, and then when I put that together, it'll stay tight. In fact, I did one a while back, tried to get it apart, and it was really tough to cut apart. So then you can tighten it up, and now you've got a nice little rhythm shaker. It's not real big. The nice thing I like about these twist and lock containers is that I can turn it over like this, and then it makes a nice little drum. So I can have them set that on the table or on the floor if we're working on the floor, and they can pretend that's their little drum. And then you take your sticks, so it makes a nice little sound. If you want to have a different sound, you can do it on the top. So you can use that for a drum, a shaker instrument, or all kinds of different things that you could do with that. Then you've got the rhythm sticks for just playing rhythm stick songs, and the bells. Now I've included 15 songs in this kit. I have 5 rhythm stick songs. They're songs that I've written called Rhythm Stick Steady Beat, which talks about just keeping a steady beat mainly. Rhythm Stick Rock, which is my most popular one. You can find that on YouTube and follow along with that one too, so kids can follow along on that. But also you can use these MP3 files to send home with the students or share it with them, and then they can play along with it. There's Rhythm Stick Slide, Rhythm Stick Rap, and a new one called Click, Click, Click. I have some shaker instruments called soda pop bop. Every time you hear bop, they shake it. Soda pop bop, bop bop, soda pop bop, bop bop. And then I have a tambourine star song, so you can take your tambourine thing or your bells that you made, pretend it's a tambourine, play that along with that song. Egg shaker dance, you can pretend your little container is an egg shaker. A song called Squishy Squishy Flip Flops, which is a popular one with the kids because they all like to wear flip flops and pretend they have ones that are squishy wet. And so they get a pretender have squishy wet flip flops, and every time they sing flip flops, they can sing flip flops with it and also use their shaker. Squishy 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 flip flops, squishy 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 flip flops. And then there's a song called Hop Hop Shake. It's kind of a fun competition between the boys, the girls, and the adults in the room. They can pretend they're rocking out on instruments, but when it says shake, they can shake their instruments. So it goes hop, hop, shake, shake it all around, spin in a circle, rock it all out. So it's a lot of fun for them to do. Then I have 5 songs that you can use as either drum songs or other instrument songs. Rusty the Robot plays the drums. It's a fun robot voice in the song, and you use the drumsticks or your rhythm sticks to play on the drums on the cup. Little Joe plays the bongos is a fun one. You can pretend this is a bongo, and it goes, Little Joe plays the bongos. And then they echo and go, bongo. So you can just follow along. Every time he says bongos, you play bongo like that. And then there's a Rhythm Dog song. I came up with this series called Rhythm Dog that you can find on YouTube as well. And it's just a basic song there. It keeps us beat with that song. It says to clap in the song, but you can use your rhythm sticks or you can clap. Then there's the Echo Cup songs. There's 2 of those. And so I play a rhythm on a cup, and then the kids have to echo that cup. And you can use your egg shake or your shaker instrument as a cup, and it says to turn it upside down or turn it up, and you can do that, and you can get different sounds that way. So I hope this music activity kit maybe can be helpful to you. Even if you're teaching distant learning, you can send these packets home with the kids, or you can use them in the classroom, so that way they all have their own instrument every day, and you're not spreading germs. You guys have a happy school year, and hope we are all teaching in our classrooms this year. Thank you.
Squishy, squishy flip-flops on my feet, walking down the street and keeping the beat, squishing out water between my toes. When I take a step, everybody knows I've got squishy, squishy flip-flops. Squishy, squishy, squishy flip-flops.